guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to give you a message from my Kipper deck. So let's see how this flow, y'all. Okay. Kipper makes me want to just kind of like throw the cards sometimes, because some of the messages that be coming out, honey, you be like, I wasn't ready. But let's see. Oh, I like that. Okay, so don't forget, y'all, flip the roles. Take only what you need. Leave the rest. Okay, use the spirit of discernment. TikTok fam, go over to my YouTube to hear the rest of this video. It may play all the way up to about 10 minutes. I'm not sure. If it just cuts out, it's because my phone ran out of space. Okay, so go to the link in my bio and you will be able to go directly to my YouTube page. YouTube fam, all right, thank you so much for hitting that like button. I appreciate you guys' support, and I appreciate all the positive energy exchanges. You are wonderful. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, my spirit team. Thank you that my true guides are here with me. Thank you for protecting my throat chakra, protecting me, period, as I go through this portal. And I ask that you close the portal to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. And so it is. So, I got the marriage card, y'all. Imprisonment, adjudication. Okay. I mean, this could literally be an all-out situation where somebody's married to somebody in prison and they're getting ready to go to court. I don't know. Okay. Because that's what it looks like when you just look at it. But I feel like this could also be some type of mental imprisonment, conflict. About making a certain decision here when it comes to a connection, whether it's a relationship or a marriage, right? It's like a partnership or something. It's like I'm kind of pulling in, right? Or it's just somebody commit, whatever that may be, right? So give me a card for the marriage. Yeah. So it's a lot of sacrifices that have been made. Okay, you guys have been literally doing a lot of self-sacrificing for this. All right, so I don't know, if you're masculine or feminine, you just flip the roles. If this ain't you and this is your person, right, and you're tuning in like, nah, I ain't been making no sacrifices, then your person has been, okay? All right, so it's time to release, though. This is one of these situations here where I'm feeling like it's time to just let go mentally. Somebody is so stuck in their head when it comes to this, and it's certain situations in life that you can't control. All right, the balance card comes out. Find your center. Okay, you can't control what's happening, and this what it kind of appears to be when I think about it. It's like when I see both dynamics of it, I'm seeing it as that what I just spoke of, and I'm also seeing it as, say you're on the other end and you're waiting and you don't know exactly what decisions to make or what to do when it comes to this connection, because you don't know what's happening. You're in this waiting energy, nothing's shifting, that type of things that you may be seeing with your 3D eye, right? With your natural eye. And it's time for you to let go. It's like, you don't have to be all up in your head about this. Because the way I'm seeing it with this balance card, literally, you got your angelic guides are helping you with this connection, okay? Now, if it's a karmic connection and it's kind of weird, yeah, no, okay. What's going to be help with you with that is balance is going to be brought in so that you could close out a particular cycle within that connection here, so you guys can stop repeating it, okay? If it seems like it's one of those situations where it's completely just all out of control, it's just toxic as hell, okay? It's emotionally, mentally, physically abusive of any kind, okay? You know the difference between a divine counterpart and a karmic one, all right? So, but however, what I'm seeing, let me look here. 47. Okay, so I wanted to look at the balance card, right? Because something is telling me to look in the book for something here. But there's some type of adjustments that are required at this time, okay? Basically, this card is here to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. Here we go with the imprisonment, right? It's like it's you that makes yourself feel trapped or restricted, and you're really not. It's now time for you to make a self-honoring decision. You have to make a choice. Which path are you going to choose? Are you going to stay stuck in your head with the mental conflict? Are you going to still keep feeling restricted? Thinking that you have no other way, no other option. And when I look at the adjudication card, it's like what stood out to me is the judge like this. It's almost like what I seen was this. Think about it. Think about it. What do you want to do here to free yourself? Because this is about your freedom at the end of the day, right? And this card also can appear in a legal situation too as well, like I was telling you guys. But have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned. Treat people fairly and don't take advantage of anyone. But this is all a part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance. There's no balance, okay? And that's the problem. And with Saturn retrograde coming through, that's what the universe is doing, honey. Bringing balance to everything. Where there's disorder, disharmony, balance. If it's a connection that shouldn't be, balance, okay? So that you guys can get moving, okay? If it should be, balance, so that you guys can get started, all right? But however, this is to help you make rational decisions and have logical judgment. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. Y'all heard me. Justice is here, y'all. So whatever side of the wheel you fall on is up to you. How have you been living? What decisions have you been making? Okay, but this is the time now where the universe is coming in, bringing the adjudication, okay? The judgment on all right? Especially when it comes to your relationships, okay? And I'm hearing no matter what, not just marriage, how can I say boyfriend, girlfriend, not just that alone. It's like your friendships too, okay? Now, you can't control this outcome, and that's basically what I spoke about with the sacrifice card, okay? Unfortunately, we can't. You just gotta, I want to say surrender. It's just like, let go. All right, it's time to stop fighting and pushing and pulling against fate, basically. But it's one of these things now where it's time for you to really stand up for yourself, is what I'm hearing. Like, stand your ground. It's been an ongoing battle, and it makes you weary, and it makes you tired, and you're stressed, and you're worried. Why keep refusing? Okay. Giving in doesn't necessarily mean giving up. It means that you are deciding now to make this self-honoring choice for yourself, to free yourself from what makes you feel restricted or trapped or in prison or clouded in your judgment. Freeing your soul. Again, this is about your soul's evolution at the end of the day, and the universe is helping you to make these conscious decisions because, unfortunately, I'm not coming for nobody because I'm in the same boat as y'all too. You know what I'm saying? We got to make some decisions here. We're stuck at a crossroad in our life. So which path are we going to choose? Look, and the decision card is here, right here, next to the caring connection card. And look at this, the adjacent possibility card. Check this out. We all are seeming to fall on the same timeline when it comes to the relationships in our lives. Having to make a decision and making sure we choose the healthier options at hand. When this is in the upright, force of habit keeps making you go through the same goddamn doors and windows. It's so many other ways of doing this, of lifing. And it doesn't have to be stuck in a state of indecisiveness or you stuck feeling trapped like you have no other way out. You do. All you have to do is make the choice. We're not called to wait on anyone, and we're not called to put up with anybody's inconsistencies, okay? No matter how the dynamics of it goes. If it goes against your integrity, reserve your right to say no, okay? Now, it's time to let go of the indecisiveness, the self-doubt. It's keeping you stuck. It's draining you. meditate, and consider which direction resonates with you most. Follow your heart and make the honoring choice. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna end it at that. Like, I don't even have to go no further. Well, let me consult with Spirit real quick. Hold on, because I don't want to cut the message off, and I ain't supposed to. Got anything else to say? I'm hearing pull from this deck. Sacrifice card comes out again. So look, they like, nah, you good. This is about you now surrendering and just letting go. Allow the universe to work for you. It's working in your favor, even if it doesn't feel like it. It may feel like it's chaotic. You may be having arguments with people and you like, you know what? Fuck this, right? You want to give in. It may feel all crazy right now, but really everything is being put in the proper places for you so that you can continue to move forward. Okay. It's happening for a great reason, to get the stuck energy moving, because it's too much stagnation, too much indecisiveness, and it's helping you to shift your perspective. Okay, so that you can begin to look at your situation from a different dynamic, so that you can begin to choose the healthier options and a healthier path. Okay, the healthier way to go. Pay attention to your angelic guides, because they are showing you the way to go. They're sending you the signs and synchronicities. I know it's kind of like, well, what the hell, right? But really just tap in, go within. Okay, and you'll hear the messages audibly. You'll see them in your dreams. You'll encounter number synchronicities. Things will come in threes, right? If you see it in threes, it's a message, most definitely. Okay, so you'll know. And if you need help with deciphering, you can ask your guides to send you a sign, and one that you will be able to understand, one that will fully resonate with what your situation is. Okay, they can't interfere until you ask. Okay, your situation will improve. All right. Your angels want you to know that they are aware that things look difficult right now. However, the situation is going to improve. It may take some time, and there will most likely be some hard work ahead of you, but your effort you put forward will be worth it, and things are going to get better. Now is not the time to give up on wounded friendships or ailing relationships. There is still hope for the future. Take heart and continue to work towards a partnership where both parties are fulfilled and happy in the future. You heard it, okay? You heard it, okay? And again, like I said, if you're in a situation where you know it goes against your integrity, when you know that you are being mistreated and is completely pulling you away from your true divine purpose and you're out of alignment, yes, take that time to pour back into yourself, to step back. The divine is not going to tell you to stay in a situation that is pulling you away from your higher self, okay? All right. Now, if you're in a situation where you can actually see transformation, you can actually see change. All right. And I have to break it down like this because some people just don't get it. Some people will literally comment and say things as far as, oh no, it feels like I'm in hell. This person is doing this, and that. Why would I ever do that? I got to keep supporting this person. Then no, baby, this is not your message. The divine is never going to put you in a situation where you have to endure. Okay, that sounds like enduring, right? You don't have to endure that type of pain. Okay. We have to make self-honoring choices for ourselves. We have to decide to stand up for ourselves and what we believe in and what we value most. If you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for anything, right? You have to be able to stand in your own truth. If you cannot do that within that connection, then it's not the connection that you should be in. If you have no control, okay, of your own life, your own decisions, if you get it. Like, I don't have to break it down any further. If it's very controlling, whether it's mentally or emotionally, right? Physically, most definitely. You are not called to do these things, okay? Forgiveness is key, yes. All right? But if you know deep down in your spirit that this situation or this person is not for you, it's not your message. All right? Now, I feel like I've made myself clear enough. I'm hoping so. But of course, that'll still be one. I love y'all, though. I love y'all. I truly do. I know people be going through some stuff here and just be looking for answers and needing a place to vent, But my goal is to help your soul evolve. So in order for you to be able to do that, you have to stay at a vibration that's conducive to what you're trying to manifest. And we are all coming into a new, hold on one second, y'all. That's my son. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, but you get it. I don't have to keep going in and lecturing about it, So we can end this message now. I'm still I'm looking back and forth because it's so many messages that are coming through to me. And it's just I'm trying to figure out I got to ground myself in a way that I can hone in on what's happening. There's so many different messages. It's I keep hearing in my head, and it's okay. So now I feel like I know I'm at another stage in my journey. Okay, so I'm probably activated to a whole nother level right now. I had a full blown out anxiety attack of being overwhelmed from all of the messages that were coming in my head yesterday, and I've noticed it. I started to break down when the moment it started into where I ended last night. So now it's just okay, all right, get my thoughts together. But I'm hearing it, so I'm gonna pull and see what comes out. Okay, you guys, and Holy Spirit, thank you, my angelic guides. I ask that my true guides are here with me to help me at this time, to come a little bit more. Thank you. Calmer, if that may be my spirit team, because it's too much. I'm not prepared yet. You gotta slowly bring me into this. Now, I got Daniel and Crystal. Look, the angel of marriage comes out. And the first card that came out with Kipper was marriage. And the card with Crystal says have faith. Daniel is the angel of marriage, and he's here helping you right now with your situation. Okay, so have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you just can't see yet. All you need is just a little hope, as small as a mustard seed, y'all. Okay, when it comes to this situation, again, whether it's your marriage or whether it's someone you hope to marry, whether it's someone you got a 5D union with, that's a twin flame, right? Just a little hope, okay? And I'm going to read Crystal to you guys, and then I'll close out. The seeds you have planted are beginning to sprout results. You may not even be aware of these results. However, since they are in their infancy, now is more important than ever to stay positive and to hold a clear vision of your desire and your intention. Avoid skeptics or those with negative mindsets. Daily action, even if it only consists of baby steps towards the fruition of your dream, is essential. Every day, positively affirm that you have already achieved or exceeded your dream. And most importantly, ask your angels for assistance. Okay? Even if you just kind of keep resonating, not resonating, but reading certain material or anything that's relevant to what you're trying to manifest right now, because that's what's going to keep your manifestation level high. If you want marriage, then start looking at wedding dresses. Okay, start looking at venues to host. Okay, your weddings, start planting the seeds in those areas of what you want to manifest. And it's so crazy because Daniel is right beside it, and I wasn't going to read it. Look, and it's right there. All right. You called upon God to help you in the area of marriage, and he sent me to your side. I am here to help you with a fulfilling relationship or marriage. God and I desire to answer your prayers without delay. The first area that they are helping you with is healing any past wounds related to marriage. In quiet moments, they ask that you be willing to release to them any pain associated with your parents. They ask that you breathe out any negative feelings that you may have about marriage, period, which stems from your childhood experiences. It's from what you've seen in your own household, in your own family dynamic. These are where all of these issues are coming from. And especially if you were married before and you're divorced and it was a very traumatic experience or toxic experience, put your hand over your heart and breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Be willing to release old pain or anger towards your first love. As you release these toxins from your heart, they now ask that you exhale old pain towards any past lovers. Allow them to clear your heart of old wounds so that you can enjoy a happy marriage or relationship rooted in the present. We must release the past to avoid replicating old painful experiences. Your guides are here to help you free your heart so that it can fully love in your present, in your now. This is why the timing isn't right just as of yet. Okay? You're still healing. There's work that's still being done. You've planted the seeds. Some of us are even starting to see the fruition of our prayers manifest. Okay, so just keep holding on to what's actually happening and what's actually working for you when it comes to your relationships. Okay, and you release the hurt, the pain, the unforgiveness, however, and you just hold on to the love and the lessons that you are gaining on your journey. All right, y'all. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I love you guys. Peace.